Hello everyone. Thanks so much for coming in tonight. Happy Saturday. Hope all of y'all are doing well tonight. Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks to replay viewers as well. And thank you, YouTube viewers. YouTube viewers, if you would like to watch live, you can join me on Periscope by downloading the Periscope app. I'm on every day at 9:30 p.m. Central. Just in the Periscope app, search for Penguin and Fish, and I'll be there. Thanks, guys. Hello. All right, I'm going to flip you around, and we will get going tonight, guys. Hey there. Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope everything's going well for you guys. It was cold and windy again in Minneapolis here, and Andrew, you probably know what I'm talking about, but man, it was a stay inside day for me today. I was working on stuff today anyway, so anyway, it was cold, and I just feel tired and wiped out from the cold. I just want it to be nice and warm and happy again. But all right, guys, we are going to be continuing our Dresden block. Oh, you almost flew away at Lake Calhoun. Yeah, it was so windy. It was just cold and windy, and I'm done. I'm done with it. I had to wear the sweater today, and I was freezing all day, and I still had the sweater on. I'm sick of it. Let's bring on the warm, people. All right, we are going to continue on block 26 of the Splendid Sampler tonight. It's The Dreaming of Dresdens by Jane Davidson. And we got the Dresden plate, Dresden circle done last night. And now we have all the other pieces to prep. And I thought we'd just instead of sewing them on or do anything like that, we would just prep all the pieces tonight. There are quite a bit of pieces yet. There's the little flower stems and the little circles and the background fabric and all that. So I thought we'd get all that done, and then we will be just ready to sew once we work on this again. Because it won't be tomorrow, because there's a new block tomorrow. You had snowflakes in Milwaukee. Ugh. That's no fun. At least we didn't have snowflakes here, but, we probably could have if there was precipitation. It was cold and blustery. All right, guys, I'm going to flip you around and we will get going. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we create lovely and quirky hand embroidery patterns and kits. I'm the author of Sew and Stitch Embroidery and a fabric designer as well. And I'm here every night at 9:30 p.m. Central, where we chill and relax and craft and chit-chat, and we've been working on the Splendid Sampler Quilt along. I've done all the blocks of it. They're not all up on YouTube yet, but they will be soon. My YouTube for all my replays are Penguin and Fish Movies. You can look that up, and it should pop up. This video should be there tomorrow. So, all right, guys, I'm going to flip you around, and we'll get going. Oh, thanks! I'm super glad that you like the patterns. My super cute embroidery patterns. All right, I'm going to flip you around. There we go tonight, guys. Let me know if we flip in the wrong direction, and we will get cracking on this. So, all right, so we've done the little Dresden block, right? And so now we need to quilt, or we need to not quilt, we need to make this big circle in the middle, and we need to make all these tiny circles, and we need to make these little stem guys, and we need to make this square in the background too. So a whole pile of pieces to prep. We skipped ahead and just did the fun stuff first, right? We did the Dresdens. Here's the back. I just think those are so cool. I think I'm gonna spray starch this again and really get it flat again. And we have some little seams that we're kind of gonna pleat in place a little bit. So I want it really starched well. Use a bias maker for the stems. I thought about that, and I think I'm going to just do it how she says in the instructions here and just do it that way. I know a bias maker, so what we need to do for these little itty bitty things, these are going to only be a 1/4 inch wide when we're done. So she's having us cut a piece of fabric, fold it to the middle, and then fold it in half again with a lot of starch. I thought we could use a bias tape maker. I'm not sure I have a bias tape maker that does a 1/4 inch like this. But anyway, I thought we would just do it as the instructions say. So we are going to cut a strip, and then we're going to spray it real good with the spray starch and fold it in half, and then spray starch it again and fold it in half again. It's going to be a little finicky, I think, compared to a bias strip maker, but I thought I'd give it a try this way. So we'll do that tonight, and we'll prep all these circles. So we'll at least get them cut out and put onto our fabric. Oh, you're studying. Oh, school should be almost done, I would think. All right, so let's do the rest of this. So, all right, this is the other thing that I was thinking of last night, or actually not last night, right before I went on here. So this is going to be my little circle in the middle, so we can imagine that the circle's there, right? So then I was looking, this was what I was going to do for the stems, but then I was looking at it and I'm like, I kind of like that for the background. So I think I'm going to switch to the blue for the background because the Dresden thing just like super pops off of it compared to the red, where it kind of blends in a little bit more. And I thought, you know what? I think I'd really like it to pop on this blue, just to really show off the Dresden thing. I was thinking of the red for the center, but I still want to play with this painted thing. I really like the painted, but I think I am going to do the red for all the tiny little circles that go around. So there's 6 circles that go around. So I think I'm going to do that, and then I think I'll use this blue again for the little stems. So it'll be blue stems with the red little balls here. All right, so that is the plan, I think. Fussy cut the paint blobs for the stems. Oh, I could do that. That'd be kind of cute. I don't know. I think I'm going to use this for the main thing. I've been wanting to show this off somehow yet. I mean, that would be really cute. But I think I'm going to just stick to this. So, all right, guys, that is the plan. So I think I'm going to just start by doing like my fabric elimination process again because there's just going to be too much fabric around. So I'm going to pick one and then just start cutting the pieces that I need so I can throw away the fabric so it's out of my way. So this is going to be the background now, and it's also going to be the stems. So I'm going to, oh, and this is like a yard or 2 yards of fabric here. Oh, it's like a yard of fabric. So we definitely want to get rid of this because it's just a big amount of stuff to be working with. All right. So I'm going to spray starch this, and I will cut a 7.5 or like a 7-inch by 7-inch block out of it. So that'll be our background. And then I will, after that, we'll cut our 10-inch by, what is it? 10-inch by 1-inch probably. 1 strip, oh, a 1/2 inch. Oh, well then how does that work? Oh, I'm going to have to look at the instructions for this again. So a 1/2 inch by 10-inch fabric. Oh, you love this blue fabric. Oh, thanks so much. This is actually some of my fabric from my Serengeti Beasties collection. I think this is just the only fabric. This one, and I have a lighter blue. I think that's the only fabric of my own I'm actually using for this project. Which is kind of funny. Oh, thanks, guys. All right, so I'm going to rotate up a little. It's funny, though, because it changes the color. See, like, look, it just, so now with my hand in here taking up the color of the phone, this is more accurate to the color, but when I take it away, the phone adjusts and kind of turns it yellow, like my hands turn yellow, and then when they turn pink again, this is more accurate of the color. The phone doesn't like all this blue. All right. So let's get a chunk on here and really starch it up. Need to incorporate some hedgies. I know I don't have any hedgehogs in these blocks at all. All right, let's get that going. Ooh, this does not feel hot at all yet. I think my iron turns itself off when it sits for too long, and I think that's what happens. So it's gonna just have to wake up a little bit. I think I might cut my 10-inch piece first off of this, hip to be square, and then cut my 7-inch piece off after. I think that'll be easy. And really, we only need to cut 6 1-inch things. So you know what? I think I might only cut think I might only cut a 7-inch. Well, I'm using a 7-inch square for the background, and that we'll cut that down to 6.5 when we're done. And then the strip is to make all the tiny little stems. And now that I'm thinking of it, I don't think it says a 10-inch strip, but I don't think we need 10 inches. We really, in the end, we only need 6, and then plus like a little edge. I think I might cut a background, just like, I think I might just cut, well, nah, never mind. I'm just gonna go to the instructions and do what the instructions say. I'm too tired to like be making up instructions. So, oh, did they show tomorrow's block yet or not? Because tomorrow we get a whole new block already. All right, so I'm gonna cut my 10-inch by 1/2 inch strip. So, all right, let's slow down a little bit. Let's look at the instructions again. Okay, let's do this stem. Heavily starch the 1.5 or the 1/2 inch by 10-inch strip. So let's make that. Another applique. Oh, it was released today? Oh, well, I totally missed it. A whole nother applique? Oh, wow, that's kind of interesting. Oh, it's a little sewing machine. Okay. Well, I think I'll have to take a look at it, but I have a type of applique in mind that I think will be like a fast applique. So I'm thinking maybe we can do a fast applique because we've been doing all this slower applique stuff. And I'm ready for like a fast applique. I don't know about you guys. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, I'm going to have to check it out. I haven't seen it yet. Cute little sewing machine. It's like trying to get people behind. Oh, it's like they're trying to get people behind. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like me, I'm just working at, oh my god, this is small. How am I going to fold this in half? Ugh. Okay, well, we're going to give it a try. I only need 10 inches, so that's about right here. Blankets is on the machine for sure. Yeah, so it's applique. I'll have to look at it, but if the pieces are big enough, I might do this applique technique that will be super duper fast compared to these other hand stitching appliques that we're doing. So I think that might be my plan. Wow, this really should have been done with a bias strip maker. I'm totally agreeing. Oh, and I didn't switch my blade yet, so my little nicks are. Okay, there's our tiny strip. So I don't know, somehow I'm supposed to fold this in half and then fold a tiny little bits over. So this will be interesting for the stems. All right, I'm gonna cut my square out of this right away. I think I have a big square here, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's try and use this guy. Okay, first I need to get a straight edge down here. This one I don't have all my little rubber guys on the. Oh, you can see my phone right there. All right, here, let me tilt it just a hair more down, so hopefully you can see. This is my square. Whoa, we're totally upside down now, but let's give it a go. Ah, you can see me. Hello. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about there. All right, so there is, now we have the 2 edges that will work for our square, and now I want to get the square out of it. You've got 13 of the blocks done. Oh, that's not bad, but lots of watching here for inspiration. Oh, cool. Yeah, this fabric is so big. I should have cut this yard of fabric down before starting this project, because this is just too much. I did not change my blade yet. Isn't that bad? I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then I just never do. I have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This does not look like 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to count by hand, otherwise I freak out. And again, this is going to be cut down anyway, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Here, let me tilt you guys up a hair now. Let's see if I can cut this. Ooh, I'm kind of going to be blocked a hair. All right. Could never cut fabric on a scope. I know I have to stop talking. See if yep, there's my little nick. I was thinking I wasn't going to be cutting anything today because I was like, oh, I'm going to do all the circles. I won't need to change the blade yet, but then I'm like, oh, I'll just cut out all the rest of it. So there we go. Change the blade. All right, done with that square ruler and done with all this yard of fabric, which is way too much to have in my space here. Okay, out of here, fabric. There we go. So this is our background. Oh, let me put you guys back up normal again. There we go. Okay. Dangerous tools, for sure. Make sure to put your safety on. Okay, so this is, so again, this is 7 inches. Ultimately, it'll be 6 inches, you know, once it's sewn into the quilt, so there won't be as much around it. But we're doing a bigger, we're starting bigger, so because it's going to be a lot of handling of it, and then I'll trim it down when we're done. Okay, so I like the blue. I think that'll be fine. Let's do this guy. Let's just finish up whatever we're doing with this strip, because this is just a crazy tiny piece of fabric. Or we could cut down the other stuff first. Let's do this. Let's do this while it's still early in the night and I'm not too tired to use a hot iron in a crazy way. So, all right, let's scooch this over here and read these instructions again. Okay, heavily starch the 1/2 inch by 10 inch strip. Press the strip in half lengthwise, and what that means is like this way. It means this way, so teeny, teeny, tiny. Like that. Oh, did we flip? Oh, we flipped 180 degrees? Oh, that seems odd. Here, let's just go up like this again. There we go. Let's just stay right there. That'll work. Okay. Open the strip and press each side towards the center fold, marking on the wrong side. Fold mark on the wrong side of the fabric. Use steam to set the folds in the strip and sewing slow, and run across the iron, starch, and then starch again and press. Alrighty, guys. Yep, this is gonna, I know what they're saying here, so we just gotta do it. I'm definitely gonna load this guy up with starch, I think. So let's just start there. I know it is so tiny. I mean, it's hard to tell, but I mean, here, let me just show you how tiny it is, just because I want you guys to see. So here, I'm gonna flip back around. Oh, flip. There we go. So it's this big, like it's just this tiny, 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 tiny little piece. So I'm supposed to fold this in half. Yeah, I have the stiletto out, ready to go, but yeah, teeny, teeny, tiny. This is what we're gonna fold in half here, guys. So let me flip you back around. Yeah, so small. Okay, but we can do it. First, I am gonna spray that guy down. Whoop. There, I would call that heavily starched. My sewing machine, or my machine. I have the tiny iron here. That may be an option for us, I'm thinking. But I thought I'd give this way a try first before going to the small iron. We'll see. I don't want it to start rotating on me either. Oh, you know what? I could have folded it probably while I before I pressed it. Okay, stiletto. Where did you go? Here we go. So I have my stiletto just in case. I don't think I'll need it for this first part, but the second part I will. So I'm gonna just fold. So I'm folding the wrong sides together. It is still pretty wet, so that's good. I'm gonna just kind of press. Talking and working can be dangerous. Yeah, so I'm kind of finger pressing a little bit ahead, and then just going a little bit more down. There, now I gotta finger press all of this. Guess I'm not really finger pressing, I'm just kind of lining up the raw edges. Anyone else cringing? Cringing at having to do this, or hoping that I don't burn my fingers off? It's actually not too bad right now. I mean, this is so tiny. And this isn't even the small fold. I gotta actually fold the half in half. That's gonna be the tricky part. This part isn't too bad. Here, I'll scooch it over so you guys can see. But there's our start. I think the starch is really helping me here, because I can feel it. Like, I can feel the stiffness of it. All right. Yeah, this isn't actually that bad. I don't have the steam on, so that's a big help. I mean, that would really kind of burn my fingers. Actually, when I work up here towards the point, it feels a lot hotter. I'm actually not doing too bad right here. I don't feel the heat like I thought I would. When I get to the point like this, then I start feeling the heat. But so far, I think I'm pretty good here. There we go. Okay, let's just get this a real good press. Okay, now it's super teeny tiny. Now here is the crazier part. Now we're gonna open this up. Man, it's like starched together. I'm gonna need the stiletto just to open this up. There we go. Feel the heat. All right. So now we got a good center seam there, right? So now they're having us. I'm gonna read this again just in case, but I'm pretty sure I know what's going on here. Open the strip and press each side. So we're opening the strip and press each side towards the center fold. Mark on the wrong side of the fabric. So the center fold, that means we're going like this. We're going even smaller. We're going half and then half, like that. Oh, the stiletto is just my little pointed tool here to help me with my put the fabric through a sewing machine. But this is gonna help, I think, do both of these sides. I don't know, maybe I might not need it. We'll see. Okay, open the strip. I'm just gonna read it again because this is just so little. Open the strip and press each side towards the center fold. Mark on the wrong side of the fabric. Use steam to set the fold in the strip. Set the folds in the strip of the sewing stiletto pointed object to run ahead of the iron to hold on the seam. I don't know if that's going to work real well. I'm going to just start by opening this up. Yeah, I'm not going to do steam. I think we were doing fine this way. I think I'm actually going to do one side and then the other, which is a little nutso, but here we go. I think I'm going to just do it exactly how I just did it. I'm going to just slowly move it along, lining up the edge, but now I'm lining up the edge to the center line. Okay, let's see if this is even working. Okay, yeah, that's decent. We'll have to do the other side as well. You know, I do have my, well, it's not hot yet, though. I have my other iron out here, but it's not hot yet. I think we're doing fine. Let's just keep going. Let's just get it done. Yeah, mint green dental floss instead. I know it really is almost that small. It's just a little insane. You know, honestly, like, you know, when I designed my block, like block 11 was my block, and you know, I had it all designed on the computer and all that, and then I printed it out, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's so small. I have to adjust the design because it's just too small for embroidery and sewing and all that. So, you know, it was kind of a surprise how small 6 inches really is for these 6 or 6.5 inches, 6 inches finished for these blocks. Okay. I think we almost got this. I could do this with the small iron, but you know what? It's going to be what it's going to be. Lots of starch. Yeah, I think we'll definitely starch this guy again. Okay. All right. We got one side there. Okay. I think we're looking okay there. So here, I'll show you up close kind of what we did. So we can get focus there. There we go. So we have one side folded to the center. Oh, you've been working on block 11. Oh, I don't think I have any of those on YouTube yet because unfortunately they were saved on Catch and Catch went away, and I haven't put those ones on YouTube yet. Maybe tomorrow I will I'll search for those ones in particular, block 11, and make sure I get those ones up. But yeah, those ones, when I brought all the videos from Catch into YouTube, they went in like a super duper random order. And I think I'm going to spray this again now. Actually, not most are on YouTube. There's over 200 of them. And I only have like maybe 20 of them. Oh, shoot. You know what? That just made my pressing go up. Ah! All right, that was a dumb idea, guys. I think we might have to do it again. I just sprayed it and it all did it on me. All right. I think we might have to do the whole thing again, guys. All right, we're starting over. Boo! I guess once you start to don't do it again. All right, we'll try that again. That's how much I know about starch, right? All right, I'm gonna fold and starch at the same time this time. Yeah, I should have used the like super duper starch maybe. I don't know. I thought I'd try it this way just because that's kind of what's in the instructions. Wow, I put a lot of starch on this. It's soaking wet. All right. Everyone seems to recommend Best Press. I have not used it ever. I'm using Flatter, which is by Soak Wash, and just because that's what I have, and it smells really good. But I know a lot of people recommend Best Press, and I think Best Press is probably a little stronger. All right, again, I need the stiletto to open this up. All right, so one at a time, one side at a time, and not starching until I'm done. What if I could do both sides at once? We're gonna do both sides at once. There we go. As long as I get them to meet in the middle, we're probably gonna be fine. for my edges to meet in the middle. Wow, this is crazy town. So I'm like opening it so I can see that fold, and then kind of folding the edges to the middle, and then moving the iron over just a hair. Let's see if it's working. Okay, we kind of got something going on here. Oh, this is why she said steam, probably. Because that will really press these edges down. Oh, maybe I'll put it on steam after I do a first pass of it. Yeah, this fig is actually a pretty strong smell. That's what's nice about my super powerful starch, my just concentrated stay flow starch. I think that pretty much doesn't have any smell. All right, we're about halfway done with this. All right, I'm gonna scooch it down a little here, I think. But we kind of got something going here. So this is what we're gonna end up with, which is what we want. Okay, let's do the other half of this. I think it's patience at this point. Okay, we'll start it up there. And I can't really see my center line very well, so I'm just basically trying to get these two raw edges to touch. And if I get them to touch sort of in the middle, then I know that I'm, close enough. So that's kind of what I'm doing here, because I can't really see my center fold line very well. Actually, now I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Kind of getting a little rhythm down. Fold, fold, press, fold, fold, press. It's going to be a little curvy because I'm curving as I do this, but I'm going to try and straighten it out as soon as I get the centers pressed at least. All right, that's good enough. Okay, now I'm going to straighten this out because it got kind of crazy. So I'm just holding the end straight. You did 15 inches, not 10, just to have extra. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll be cutting this all up, so it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I'm just gonna, it just needs to be, I just need like 1 inch pieces of this. Yeah, so yeah, this is probably fine. You're right. So let's, I'm gonna just flip it around, give it one more press on this side, and then I'm satisfied with that. I think we did it. Did your scope skip last night? What do you mean skip? Like lost frames or something? No, this is the right side out. They're both the right side at this point. We want the right side out. Oh, you freaked me out. Okay. Okay, we did it, people. That was our tiny, tiny little strip. Okay. Here we are. So let's cut this into, I'm afraid to starch it now. I'm kind of thinking it's starched enough. That's okay. So, all right, we need, just double check, I'm pretty sure we need 1 inch pieces out of this. So cut into 6 1/4 inch by 1 inch strips. So this is now a 1/4 inch wide. I mean, look, this is the 1 inch mark. Crazy. Okay, so we need 6 1 inch strips. So I'm gonna grab my ruler. Let's just get an end clipped on here. So both edges are gonna be, it did skip for you last night? What do you mean by skip? Like a whole section was lost? You were holding the Dresdens piece and then you were holding it assembled? Oh, really? I'll have to look through it. I don't know. Is that how it is on the YouTube video too? I just kind of upload it. I'll have to check. Was that just on the Periscope or the YouTube one? I'll have to check. It was like, oh, replay was only 30 minutes or so? Oh, weird. Cora, oh, you were on Periscope. Oh, on YouTube as well? Oh, but it worked well for you. Oh, it'll be gone now because it's over 24 hours. All right, 1-inch strips. One. Oh my God, they're so small. Oh, YouTube as well? Oh, man. Well, the nice thing is that, I wonder if it's the phone thing. Oh, well, if it's on YouTube as well, because YouTube's recording it right from my phone. That should be weird. It should be weird that the YouTube one would be wrong, because that's being, my YouTube one isn't actually a Periscope. Well, my YouTube one, though, isn't a Periscope thing at all. My YouTube one is just recording what's ever on my phone right now. Like, I could be in video, or I could be on Instagram, or I could be on whatever right now, and it would be recording what I'm saying and doing unrelated to Periscope. So the YouTube one, I would be surprised if that skips. I'm going to have to take a look at that. Blame everything on Periscope. There you go, Andrew. I know, right? All right, one more of these little guys. Look at, they're so itty bitty. You had some weirdness on the YouTube thing? I'll have to take a look at it. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, I will take a look too, just because I want to see what you guys are talking about. Oh, you were on Periscope, but someone else is on Laverne. You were on YouTube, and it wasn't working there either. I've noticed that when I flip it around to me, do you guys notice this? But like at the beginning of last night's scope and the beginning of this night's scope, when I flip it around to me, it flashes black a couple times. Did you guys get that? Watch the last 5 minutes? Okay, I'll do that. Okay. So here are these. It always does that? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. I don't see that on mine except for tonight. And last night. All right, so these go every other one. You get the black? Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that you get the black too. Huh. Well, luckily, if once we start the Twitch, I looked into that a little bit more today. I mean, I was so tired today. We were up, John was prepping for his film shoot today. So we were up really late and up really early, so I was kind of comatose all day. I tried to work on stuff. But once we get the Twitch thing up, that won't be shot with the phone. It will be shot with a camera directly into my computer. So we should be able to, all these weird things that are happening on Periscope and all that, we should be able to avoid those altogether. And I think it's going to be really cool once I can get it all figured out. I need to get cameras and stuff yet though for that. So it'll be a little, like a week or so at least yet. Okay, so here we are, guys, so far. So let's start circles. Andrew, I'm hoping to start soon. My brother gave me like a little tutorial and I played around with it a little bit today. So it is mostly for gamers. That's very true. And if you go on it, you're going to be just overwhelmed with gamers. However, if you go to twitch.tv/creative, they have creative channels now. And there's not much yet. But there's a lot of opportunity. We can still have our chat like how we're chatting now. And it can be even a better chat. And we have our video here playing. And I could have a little video of me talking to you here, or I can have little photos on the side, and there's a lot. I'm gonna do both platforms for a little while, just to test it out and see what we like better. and then I might switch all the way to Twitch, but we'll see. So, all right, guys. That's the plan. So, yeah, and if you want to follow me on Twitch right now, it's twitch.tv/penguinandfish, and then we'll be doing that. Oh, yeah. So that's, if you guys, I don't know, I talked about this a while ago, but when Bob Ross was on, they did everything, but they did the whole collection of Bob Ross videos. He was that guy from the 80s that did, yes, the most soothing 11 days ever. I'm totally there. Oh, thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Have a great night. But yeah, so Bob Ross was on there doing every single video, and that was to release the idea that Twitch is doing creative now. So anyway, all right, let's get these out of the way. Yeah, I'd be lulled to sleep by happy trees. It really was the most relaxing thing ever. I just, and now they actually have a Bob Ross Monday where I haven't checked it out yet, but you can, it's like a paint along with Bob Ross on Mondays over on Twitch Creative. I haven't checked it out, but I think I might have to do it. All right, so next, let's try and get these circles started tonight. I'd like to at least get them ironed on and then get rid of, cut out the circles so I can put all my fabric away. So I need to trace one of these and then 6 of these. Again, there's probably lots of ways to do this, but I'm going to try and do it the way that she has it here, with pulling the thread and then pressing it. Even though I think I could, well, we'll decide, because I think I could do my, like what we did for the bunny embroidery, where we just kind of fold these edges down and then starch them. This totally works, doing the thing. I'd like it to at least do this once, just because it's what the instructions say, and I wanna do that. But first, they're all, okay, good. That's good to know that that works well. So I got my freezer paper here. I'm putting the dull side down, the dull side up, the shiny side, which is the part that sticks, down, and I'm gonna just trace. I just need one of these big circles. Like the sound quality and the video quality will be 8 bajillion times better on Twitch as well. Could use it for the penny for the little ones. I know, I don't have a penny. I thought about doing that because a lot of people had suggested that, using a penny to trace it really quickly, but I thought, I'll just do it this way. Yeah, a bajillion times better is a bajillion times more than this. So we're just going to take some time and draw all these on and cut them out. 6 of these guys. These are itty bitty too. Fanciful words. I don't know if we'll get all these pieces prepped, but we'll at least get the fabric out of the way, and that's what I wanted to get for tomorrow. So, okay, so we know what tomorrow's block is. So hopefully, I'm going to try and do an applique style that is pretty quick, and I have one in mind. So who knows? We might get tomorrow's block done real quick, and then we can jump back to any of our other 6 blocks that aren't finished at this point. Oh, so that's the other thing with Twitch. I'll probably, instead of doing a marathon of finishing those blocks, like how I did the last time I was way behind in blocks, I did like 7 hours on Periscope to get caught up. I think I might start doing them an hour earlier or an hour and a half earlier on Twitch. So my plan is that I'll do a Twitch every night at like 8 p.m. and then I'll do this Periscope at 9:30, and then we'll just both, like, all of us can kind of see what time we like better and what platform we like better, and then we'll just kind of choose. So I'm not gonna do like the 8. It'll be like basically 8 to 10:30. I'm not gonna do that forever, but I would like to play with both platforms because it's gonna take me a while to get the hang of of Twitch. There's actually a lot to it, and it's kind of like I have to download software to actually broadcast and all this crazy stuff. Yeah, and it's late for a lot of people, like all the East Coast people, and even like Central Time. I mean, it's late for me, so I'm thinking maybe an earlier time than 9:30, maybe. But so ultimately, it's the wild west of live streaming right now, right? So there's Facebook Live, and now there's YouTube has its own live streaming platform and stuff too. So I mean, it's just a whole lot going on. So I thought we'd give some a try, see what works best, and kind of hang out there. Yeah, exactly. It's got to work all the way around, and apparently with Twitch, it's a whole lot easier to upload videos to YouTube and all that. Like I don't have to do all that. I have a whole process after I'm done here to upload it to YouTube, and I'll be able to skip that. Oh yeah, I know. Now there's Busker. Have you guys heard of Busker? I haven't gone on it yet, but I got an email about it. It's another live streaming thing where you can tip or something. Like a busker, like someone who plays music. They've been out there for a long time. Busker has? Huh. Well, I know that Twitch isn't going away. Oh yeah, Twitch has been out there for a while, yes. Twitch Creative hasn't been out there for as long. But Twitch as a platform is not going away. You're correct, they definitely have their stuff together. They're constantly getting better. I mean, Twitch is the company that, didn't someone buy it for like over $1 billion? Like something crazy like that. I mean, it's sticking around. Twitch is. And Periscope, it's gonna get a lot of competition from Facebook Live and stuff now, so I don't know the future of Periscope, and technical stuff on Periscope all the time too is just, I don't know. We'll see where it all goes. So like I said, we'll play with what platform we like. I think the quality of video for you guys is going to be so much more enjoyable on Twitch, and you can watch it on your computer or on your phone or anywhere else too, really easily. Yeah, so I need to figure out cameras and all the stuff for it yet. How I'm gonna get a camera like above my project here and all that is gonna be a little different, and I'm hoping to do more stuff too. Like I would like to. There's gonna be painting classes at my college that I went to in town here. I went to school in Minneapolis here, and there's going to be like oil painting classes coming up. I'm thinking of I kind of want to sign up for the classes, and then I thought I could come home and show what I'm doing on in my class and stuff, like redo the class. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, using oil. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like it'd be fun. Like I love kind of abstract-y landscapes and that sort of stuff in oil and flowers and all that, but I thought we could do that like with little characters and stuff. I would just like, we did that fun little oil thing when the Bob Ross stuff was on, and I had never done let me flip you guys back. I had never done oil anything before that, and wow, there's a lot of, like just how the oil sticks, like it doesn't stick to itself. So there's like a lot to learn, and it's something I always wanted to try, oil painting. So I thought maybe I'll take those classes in the evenings, and then come back and be like, hey, this is what I learned in class, and let's paint some stuff. I just want to keep trying stuff, and we'll there's all the Splendid Sampler stuff, but I want to do a lot more than that too. And I was doing a lot more before the Splendid Sampler came up as far as crafting goes on my Periscopes, but now the Splendid Sampler kind of takes up all the time. So that'll be what's kind of nice about doing the Twitch show at 8, because then I can do some other types of crafts too. So that's kind of my thought. I think I'll, oh, you want to paint? You don't want to pawing? So when I'm a little more awake tomorrow, like I said, we were up so late and up so early today that I was my brain didn't work today hardly at all. Tomorrow I'm going to figure out the Twitch stuff even more. So maybe you might start to see my profile at twitch.tv/penguinandfish. I think you might start to see that develop a little bit more, and we might even get a little test one in. I think we might have some camera stuff that might work around. I mean, our house is basically a media center. There's cameras everywhere and all that. I just don't know if there's like a webcam type camera that can just suck in information, you know? So I don't know. We'll see. All right, this is our last circle. I would like to get these quickly ironed on. It's taken a while just to cut them out. But I'll iron them on tonight, and then we'll quickly cut out the fabric. Then I can get rid of all the fabric. And then they're basically prepped. I'll still have to do all this extra piece of paper. We'll still have to do all this sort of stuff, but we'll at least have it on the fabric, and that's my big goal here. So let's start with this one. Photos your Maine Coon cat Pixie. We had a Maine Coon called Sammy, and he was the best. Maine Coons are so awesome. They're so fuzzy and sweet, and I miss my Sammy. I like him. Yeah, they're so pretty. All right, here's a little chunk that'll probably work right here. So now this is another fabric that looks almost the same on the right side and the wrong side. Where in Minnesota are you in? Andrew's from Minnesota too. I'm in the South Minneapolis, Richfield area. Alright, I'm just giving this a little press to get going. So there's kind of a crease in there. So I just need enough for my circle here, and then a pretty generous seam allowance, like at least 1/4 inch. So I think this probably looks pretty good right here. We're kind of making a yo-yo. Oh, you're from Chicago, living in Kentucky right now. Oh, that's neat. I don't think I've ever been to Kentucky. I love Chicago though. I don't go to Chicago enough, and that's drivable from here. It's still like a 7-hour drive though. I think 7-8 hour drive. Especially once you get into Chicago, where traffic's crazy town. Oh, you're retired? Oh, that's pretty awesome. All right, that's on there. So now I'm going to just roughly cut, while this is still on the iron, I'm going to just roughly cut my seam allowance around it. Doesn't have to be perfect because this is going to be in the back anyway. I know we're going to go a little over tonight, but we'll at least have all our pieces in place. That off. All right, finish this up real quick. Okay, there is our circle. Woohoo! Done with this big chunk of fabric out here. Okay. So let's just peek at what that's going to look like. This will go, oh, I don't want all these guys to fall off. There, that'll be something like that, but it'll be on the outside. It'll cover all this stuff up. Well, I'll just put it on the outside for now. There. Kind of covers up everything for now. All right. And then the rest of these little guys we wanted on this red with maybe a little bit of the blues that come in. So let's see. Oh, this looks like a perfect little scrap area. We'll go right on there. Ooh, we'll have to get, it has this little apple here. Let's get that apple for sure. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, yay for scrap areas, that's for sure. So now we need enough for the seam allowance for both, so I'm going to put them all, about this far apart. That's probably a little much. We'll go right there. Yeah. And then it'd be fun to get some of this blue area down here. Two more. I might be getting a little too close to each other. Okay. They are on. That's a step in the right direction. And man, there are a lot of little bits to this block. All right, this big piece can go away too. So yay! All right, we are down to just normal sized, just our pieces of the block. So I'm gonna still cut these out tonight. So you guys are welcome to hang out with me as I still just trim these. We can chit chat a little yet. I just kind of would like to get this part done too. So all we have is, so all the cutting, all the prep is done. We just need to do the circles where we go around the edge to get that like yo-yo edged. What's the stem made out of? The stem? What do you mean? Like these? I don't know what you mean by the stem. Did you make what up, the stem? There's those little blue stems, like these little things. These little guys. Alright, so here's this one. These will, oh look, this is my little apple one. That's cute. So these will get all wrapped. Oh yeah, oh, I know what it was. The red fabric has a tree on, and I had it sitting on top of it, and it looked like there was a stem. It was the trunk of the tree from this fabric was right here, and it looked like a sunflower. That's right, I forgot about that. Look at this little cute guy here. So he'll, obviously they'll get all smaller once we wrap them around. We'll just do this up quick and we'll be done. Oops, I don't want my seam allowances too little. Cute little apple. Little red dot. I think most of these are red. Well, that's good. I wanted the effect of the red dot. This will be fun when we do the thread and pull the thread around it. It'll go really quick, hopefully. Lots of big red dots. Yeah, so we'll have to see. I'll take a look at the sewing machine block for tomorrow, and we'll see how intricate that is. I'm hoping to do a quick applique version for that. Big fat red dots. There's enough. Two more. I know my seam allowances are getting wider. It's not going to matter so much, so I'm not paying that close attention to it. Yeah, I'm hoping it goes fast too. I got a whole pile. Maybe I can get it done in one sitting. How about that? And then I'll have a few days to get the rest of my blocks done. That'd be a trip if that was possible. We'll see. I have to take a look at it. There we go. I might machine sew it down too. We'll go for we'll see how fast we can do it. How about that? The fastest way possible. All right. Oh, and this is a wacky one there too. A little fun blue one. So, okay, there we are, guys. We're getting there. All the pieces are ready. We just need to do the circle little turn thing, and then I'm going to hand stitch it all down yet, so that'll be interesting yet. So, all right. I'm going to flip you guys around, and we will call it an evening. Oh, see, now it's doing that weird flashing again. Did you guys see that black, like it flashed black a few times? That was, I don't know, that never used to happen. It's just starting. So here's my little bitty apple. All right, that's like tonight and last night were the first times I saw that flashing, that black flashing. Yeah, it blacked out a couple times. So don't know. Hopefully we get that figured out again soon here. It was on my phone though too. It wasn't just Periscope, so I don't know. Hopefully Twitch is the answer. We'll see. We'll start playing around. But thanks again, guys. I will get this up on YouTube, Penguin and Fish Movies, and I'll check that last YouTube as well. There's probably not much I can do with the bad ones, except for move on and do another one the next night. So, all right, guys. I will see you again tomorrow. We'll start that sewing machine black number 27. Sleepy time. Yes. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.